Hey there, young explorers. Welcome to Backyard Safari, Discovering Insects. Today, we're going on an amazing adventure right in your own backyard to learn about all the cool insects you can find. From beautiful butterflies to busy bees, and from sneaky spiders to glowing fireflies. There's a whole world of tiny creatures waiting to be discovered.
Look at this beautiful butterfly. Butterflies start as tiny eggs. Then they become hungry caterpillars, turn into chrysalis, and finally, they transform into butterflies. They live for a few weeks to several months, depending on the species. Caterpillars munch on leaves, while adult butterflies sip nectar from flowers. Birds, spiders, and lizards love to eat butterflies. Did you know butterflies taste with their feet? How cool is that? Here's a little ladybug. They begin life as eggs, then become larvae, pupae, and finally adult ladybugs. They live for about a year. Ladybugs love to eat aphids and other small insects, making them great garden helpers. Birds, frogs, and larger insects are their predators. And guess what? Ladybugs can release a smelly fluid from their legs to keep predators away. Check out these busy ants. Ants start as eggs, then become larvae, pupae, and finally adult ants. Worker ants live for a few months, but queen ants can live up to 30 years. They eat all sorts of foods, including sweets, proteins, and plants. Birds, spiders, and other insects love to eat ants. Fun fact, ants can lift objects 20 times their own body weight. That's like you lifting a car. Here's a bee collecting nectar. Bees go from eggs to larvae, pupae, and then adult bees. Worker bees live about 6 weeks, while queen bees can live up to 5 years. They eat nectar and pollen. Birds, spiders, and mammals often hunt them. Did you know bees communicate with each other by dancing? It's true. Look at that grasshopper jump. Grasshoppers start as eggs, become nymphs, and then adult grasshoppers. They live for about a year. They munch on leaves, grass, and crops. Birds, spiders, and small mammals are their predators. And here's something cool. Grasshoppers can jump 20 times their body length. Here's a dragonfly. They begin as eggs, then become nymphs, and finally adult dragonflies. They can live for several months to several years, mostly as nymphs. They eat mosquitoes, flies, and other small insects. Birds, frogs, and fish are their predators. Dragonflies can fly in all 6 directions: up, down, forward, backward, left, and right. Amazing. Listen to that cricket chirp. Crickets start as eggs, then become nymphs, and finally adult crickets. They live for about a year. They eat plants, fungi, and small insects. Birds, frogs, and small mammals are their predators. Male crickets chirp by rubbing their wings together to attract females. Pretty neat, huh? Look at this spider spinning its web. Spiders start as eggs, then become spiderlings, and finally adult spiders. They live for 1 to 2 years, some even up to 20 years. They eat insects and other small animals. Birds, lizards, and small mammals are their predators. Spiders produce silk that is stronger than steel, ounce for ounce. Incredible. Here's a moth. Moths start as eggs, then become caterpillars, pupae, and finally adult moths. They live for a few weeks to several months. Caterpillars eat leaves, while adult moths drink nectar. Bats, birds, and other nocturnal creatures hunt moths. Some moths can mimic the appearance of leaves or bark to avoid predators. Isn't that amazing? Look at that wasp at work. Wasps start as eggs, then become larvae, pupae, and finally adult wasps. They live for several months to a year. They eat nectar, fruit, and other insects. Birds, spiders, and other insects are their predators. Some wasps are solitary, while others live in colonies. Fascinating. Look at those glowing fireflies. Fireflies start as eggs, then become larvae, pupae, and finally, adult fireflies. They live for about 2 months. Larvae eat snails and worms, while adults drink nectar. Birds, spiders, and other insects hunt fireflies. Fireflies use bioluminescence to attract mates and communicate. So magical. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.